Good evening everyone, my name is Taranpal Gandhi and from today onwards we are starting a video series on the very famous religious book of Hindu religion, Ramayana. We will be discussing so many things about Ramayana, so stay tuned with us and watch the video till end. Ramayana. What we will discuss: introduction of Ramayana, history of Ramayana, values of Ramayana, a comparative study of various religions as per the basic approach and present state of the religion and the variation in its value. We will be discussing all these things in separate videos. Introduction. Ramayana. The author of the Ramayana was Valmiki. It is from Indian culture, its language is Sanskrit, and it is an epic poetry about the life of Lord Rama. It was around 550 BC before Christ, and the concept in this particular epic is Dharma. Valmiki Ramayana has been traditionally divided into 7 books dealing with the life of Rama from his birth to his death: Balkand, Ayodhya-kand, Aranya-kand, Kishkindha-kand, Sundar-kand, Yuddha-kand, and Uttar-kand. Balakand, Book of the Young Ram, which details the miraculous birth of Rama, his early life in Ayodhya, his slaying of the demons of the forest at the request of Vishwamitra, and his wedding with Sita. Ayodhya-kand, Book of Ayodhya, in which Dashratha comes to grief over his promise of Kekai and the start of Rama's exile. Aranya-kand, Book of the Forest, which describes Rama's life in the forest and the abduction of Sita by Ravana. Kishkindha-kand, Book of Kishkindha, the Vanra kingdom, in which Rama befriends Sugriva and the Vanra army and begins the search for Sita. Sundarkand, Book of Sundra, Hanuman, in which Hanuman travels to Lanka and finds Sita imprisoned there and bring back the good news to Rama. Yuddha-kand, Book of the War, which narrates the Rama-Ravana war and the return of the successful Ram to Ayodhya and his coronation. Uttarakhand, Epilogue, which details of the life of Rama and Sita after their return to Ayodhya, Sita's banishment, and how Sita and Ram pass on to the next world. Main characters. Rama. Rama is the hero of this epic tale. He is portrayed as an incarnation of the god Vishnu. He is the eldest and the favorite son of King of Ayodhya, Dashratha. He is popular prince loved by one and all. He is the epitome of virtue. Dashratha, forced by one of his wives, Kekai, commands Rama to relinquish his right to the throne of 14 years and go into exile by his father. While in exile, Rama kills the demon king Ravana. Sita. Sita is the wife of Rama and the daughter of King Janaka. She is the incarnation of goddess Lakshmi, Lord Vishnu's wife. Sita is the epitome of womanly purity and virtue. She follows her husband into exile and there gets abducted by Ravana. She is imprisoned in the island of Lanka by Ravana. Rama rescues her by defeating the demon king Ravan. Hanuman is a wanderer belonging to the kingdom of Kishkindha. He worshipped Ram and helps find Sita by going to the kingdom of Lanka, crossing the great ocean. Ravana, a Rakshasa, is the king of Lanka. He received a boon from Brahma that he will not be killed by either gods, demons, or by spirits after performing a severe penance for 10,000 years. He was also the most intelligent and erudite living being in his time. He has 10 heads and the 20 arms. After getting his reward from Brahma, Ravana begins to lay waste the earth and disturbs the deeds of good Brahmin. Rama is born a human to defeat him, thus overcoming the boon given by Brahma. Bharata is the second son of Dashratha. When he learns that his mother Kekai had forced Rama into exile and caused Dashratha to die broken-hearted, he storms out of the place and goes in search of Rama. When Rama refuses to break his exile, to return to the capital to assume the throne, he requests and gets Rama's sandals and places them on the throne. Bharata then rules Ayodhya as a representative of Rama. Vishwamitra is the sage who takes Rama into the forest at the behest of defeating the demons, destroying his Vedic sacrifices. On the way back he takes Rama into Mithila, where Rama sees and falls in love with Sita. Lakshmana is the younger brother of Rama, those to go into exile with him. He spends his life protecting Sita and Rama. He is deceived by Ravana and Maricha into believing that Rama was in trouble while Sita gets abducted. Dashratha is the king of Ayodhya and the father of Rama. He has 3 queens, Kaushalya, Sumitra, and Kekai, and 3 other sons, Bharata, Lakshmana, and Shatrughan. Kekai, Dashratha's favorite queen, forced him to make his son Bharata heir apparent and send Rama into exile. Dashratha dies heartbroken after Rama goes into exile. The story of Ramayana. The story of Ramayana we will discuss in our next video. This is it for today. Thank you so much for watching and listening. May God bless you all, and please subscribe to our channel for more videos like this, and we will complete this series in our upcoming videos. Thank you so much.